We had to apply and pay for our Australian visa twice because we got denied the first time, and I hope by watching this video, you're going to avoid getting denied kasi mahal din siya. So before we discuss what we did wrong, what you can avoid, and what we did different that we got granted the visa the second time around, I'm gonna go through the steps first of how you're going to apply for an Australian visa. You're actually going to do it online through their website, the mehomeaffairs.gov.au. So you have to make an account there, and if ilan kayong tao mag-a-apply for a visa, that's how many applications you're going to start on the website. So in our case, me and my husband had 2 separate applications. We applied for a visitor visa. It's around 19 pages yung forms online that you have to fill up. And don't worry if you have to stop midway and hindi mo kaya lahat, because you can just save and go back to it. Now you have to gather soft copies of all of your requirements. So you have to make sure you have digital copies of your bank statements, your PSA birth certificate, marriage certificate, your passport, and all of that, because everything will be uploaded online. You don't need the physical hard copy anymore. When you submit your visa application, make sure that you have enough proof of not just income but ties to the Philippines, meaning that you have enough reason to come back to the Philippines. After submitting online, you will be asked to pay. You can pay this through credit card. Depending on the exchange rate, you will be paying for 7 to 7,500 pesos each applicant. You will be asked to schedule for your biometrics and for your passport to be checked in person. So in our case, we went to the VFS branch in Chino Roses. And when you do that, make sure you have cash on hand because you'll be paying around 800 pesos per applicant. After you do your biometrics, it just takes around 1 to 3 working days for them to email you whether you have been granted or denied a visa. Okay, so now for what we did wrong. Our mistake was basically underestimating how hard it is to get a visa in Australia. We've only applied to countries that I would say are a little bit more lenient with visas, so mostly Asian countries. Our mistake, number one mistake, was being too chill. We only submitted the bare minimum that was asked from us through the website. So we did not even submit a cover letter or a guarantor's letter because we are visiting our friend in Australia. So their work visa and the fact that we were staying with them would have helped. We only put up like 1 or 2 of our bank accounts. So the reason we got denied actually was not because we did not have financial capacity. It was our lack of evidence or proof of ties to the Philippines. Now, me and my husband are both entrepreneurs. We have business permits. We did not submit any of that. I even forgot to submit my ITR. It was just really very reckless of us. We had good intentions. We knew we were gonna come back, so we did not overthink it, which we should have. It's really how you should deal with getting visas, right? We changed the second time around. From only submitting 23 documents between the two of us, I think our second application, we got to almost 60 documents for both of us. So the big change there was that we included our investments. So we included the CR of our cars, our condo, our stock portfolio. We added more bank accounts and business permits of all of our businesses. So we have like 4 or 5 registered businesses. Nilagay namin lahat yon, SEC, BIR 2303, ITR of the business, just like everything that we can think of to prove that we have businesses in the Philippines, we are coming back to the Philippines. Added our itinerary, cover letter, individual cover letter yan, invitation letter from our friends in Australia, our IDs, plane tickets for not just Australia but future flights that we're taking from the Philippines. So we had a Bangkok and Japan flight, so we included that there. And then proof of travel, so they're gonna ask for photos of stamps also and other visas from previous travels. And just really everything that we could think of to prove that we are coming back to the Philippines. So yeah, learn from our mistakes, please.